So I want to continue with these melodic minor substitutions and actually implement them in a tune that you all know probably pretty well. It's going to be Autumn Leaves. So we're just going to take the first 8 bars of Autumn Leaves in the key of G minor. Okay, so let's go over the chords real quickly. We have C minor 7, F7, B flat major 7, E flat major 7, A minor 7 flat 5, D7, and like a G minor 6, and then to a G7 to get back to C minor. Okay, so those are our 8 bars of harmony that we're going to be working with. So very simply, we're going to substitute each dominant chord with one of these melodic minor chords that we talked about in my previous video. So we're going to take our simple progression and how many dominant chords do we have in this? We have 3. We have an F7, a D7, and a G7. Okay? So we're going to take these 3 chords and substitute them with a minor major 7 chord, starting from the flat 9 of each dominant chord. If you don't know how I got that, refer back to my previous video, but this is the concept of using a melodic minor scale built from the flat 9 of a dominant chord to get the altered sound. Okay? This is otherwise known as the altered scale, using the melodic minor starting from the flat 2 of a dominant chord. So for instance, our F7 is going to be using G flat melodic minor. So now we know we can use G flat minor major 7, which is the 1 chord of that scale, to substitute for F7. So check this out. So now we're going to go from C minor 7 to G flat minor major 7. Okay? So let's go over that with the bass notes real quick. Okay, so now that we know our first substitution, we just do the same thing for each dominant chord. So our D7 is now going to be substituted with an E flat minor major 7, because it's the flat 2, the flat 9, building a minor major 7 from that. So now we have this. That's our A minor 7 flat 5 to an E flat minor major 7, subbing for D7 altered, to G minor 6. So now I'm going to combine the 2 in the progression. And I said I had one more dominant chord, right? That's going to be our G7 at the in the 8th measure. So if we're building a minor major 7 from the flat 2, the flat 9, same thing, of a dominant chord, this is going to be our A flat minor major 7. And I'm going to jump up to this one up here, our A flat minor major 7 voicing up here. This is a root position voicing. So then we can get back to this position of the fretboard to go over other examples. So now I'm going to do the whole 8 bars using 3 substituted chords for our 3 dominant 7 chords in the progression. Back very nicely. Of course, in the PDF, you'll see that there's other ways to voice these, other positions to put them in, but this is my first basic example of getting this down.